welcome back to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hey guys, I was reading some of the comments tonight on some of my videos, and I had one of my great communities, one of the people from here told me to go and watch Toddy One Skip. I love Toddy. I love her. I love her station. Love her channel. That she had a live yesterday and exposing some of the stuff with Gypsy and how her case actually got so big and how she kind of got away with murder. I grabbed some of those with her reading that article, which I think is really a blog, but the person that did this blog, she had people, I guess, that was inside the case and was around when all that was going on. And I grabbed some of it so that I wanted to make sure that everybody here could hear this blog, because it is some of the stuff in there. We knew it deep down, but just to know that others knew it. So I'm going to have to do this. It's pretty long. And you know, guys, I don't do long videos. I'm going to do this in a couple parts. So this is going to be part one. So I'm going to do this kind of in sections. So let's do the first part. So guys, watch this. We'll come back and we'll discuss
lawyer
it.
turned manager Mike Stanfield deliberately, wait a minute, this is a lengthy article, guys. Turned manager Mike Stanfield deliberately shaped the public narrative to secure Gypsy's plea deal and destroy any chance of Nick receiving a fair trial. Worse, in doing so, they broke Missouri state law by handing over confidential discovery files for profit, exploiting Gypsy's crime in ways they accused Dee Dee of doing during her lifetime. This blog, it's a blog. This blog dives into how this narrative was built, the legal and ethical breaches involved, and the ripple effects that continue to obscure truth about this case. So it's somebody's blog.
Yeah, so that's the beginning of it. It is really a good blog. I mean, I just don't see why somebody has not gone to make a movie about the truth and what really happened. Because you know what, guys? You know, reality is always better than fiction. And I think that we all knew that Dan Patterson, he's a crooked guy. And there's a lot of people that come from that area that really think so. And also, you know that Gypsy's a lawyer. He is now her manager. How is that ethically okay? It can't be. Let's do one more before I stop for the night. So I want to do one more clip.
All right, guys, let's continue onward. All right, so let's see. This USB drive, along with false narratives spun in the media, became instrumental in securing Gypsy's plea deal by painting Gypsy as an innocent victim of her mom's abuse and medical child abuse, Munchausen syndrome by proxy. HBO and Gypsy's team ensured public sympathy and preemptively discredited any evidence that might contradict this portrayal. That might have something to do with Fancy right there. The problem, this narrative was built on lies. The discovery files shared with HBO were by Missouri state law meant to aid in Gypsy's defense, not to be sold or used for profit. Yet DA Dan Patterson, who was fully aware of this breach, did nothing to prosecute those involved. Patterson himself appeared in Mommy Dead and Dearest and other documentaries, reinforcing the narrative that Gypsy was an abuse victim manipulated by another controlling man, Nick Godejohn.
I just find it just disgusting that what HBO did was actually go to Patterson and Gypsy's little simp, Stanfield, and took all the evidence that was supposed to help her defense. And then went and helped Stanfield. They actually just wrote a script. That's basically what HBO and Stanfield did to get Gypsy off. It's a made-for-TV movie. That's all it is. And the sad thing about it was that HBO got information that no one else is supposed to get, and it is against the law for them to actually have this paper, have this disc of discovery. But Dan Patterson was right on board. HBO gave him a role right in the movie. And, you know, a prosecuting attorney is going to be the one that brings charges. And of course Dan Patterson is not going to bring charges on himself. So they broke the law to get Gypsy off of this murder and then bury Nick where he will never see the light of day because of what they did. Just think about that. How unfair that is. He did not get a fair trial. And to think that that is the American justice system right there. If you don't have the money or the clout, you're most likely going to go down for murder or whatever it is you do. You have to have the you have to have the money to be able to get off. But guys, that's the beginning of this little it'll probably take me 2 or 3 videos to get through this because it is a very long vlog. But I just want to make sure that all of y'all hear this, because this makes everything that we think, that we know, it just brings it all to light. And if more and more people can hear this and see how she is now a millionaire off of murdering her mother and made this man go to prison for the rest of his life, it's just sickening. Just sickening. Everybody involved in this should be in jail, in my opinion. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments. I love you guys, and we'll do part 2 tomorrow. Love you. Bye.